Hello, how's it going? Today I'm talking about the laws of charisma. One of the skills that I really enjoy reading about and learning about. So many people tell me, I feel like you have charisma. And I don't know about that, but I feel like it is something that can be taught. And it is, maybe some people have other skills that contribute into being charismatic. Charisma is the ability of attracting people, appearing special, appearing having authority. So how can we learn about having more charisma for gaining the benefits, for having better social interactions, for selling yourself and gaining so much from being a charismatic person? So the first thing you have is presence. How many times have you talked to a person that as you talk to them, they are not there. They're not listening to you. They are playing with their phones or they are preparing an answer. Or you, how many times have people talked to you and as they are talking, you are preparing an answer already in your mind to say, to end that conversation or to have a reply already ready. So when you are doing that, you are not fully present. You just want to add what you have. So this is why they say, if you want to be interesting, be interested. Be really interested in what people have to say. Do not interrupt them. Do not cut them off. Develop the skills of communication, especially public speaking. When you are talking to people, you have to make them comfortable. And they are comfortable when they see you comfortable. You have to be aware of the first thing, in my opinion, the most important thing in presentation and public speaking is having content, is having value. What you are saying is valuable. You are adding value to the people's lives. But then the presentation, how you present this value. Are you stuttering in your conversation? Are you being bored? Are you looking on the ground? Did you forget what you want to say? Aren't you confident in what you're saying? You have to practice talking to people. The second element of being charismatic is showing power and authority. And this does not have or does not mean that you have to be mean. You see, I'm using a lot of weird words. So anyways, authority is a lot of things. First of all, you have to dress to the nines. I know that might sound superficial, but dressing nice is a sign of authority, is a sign of a person who is sharp, who takes care of him or herself. So dressing nice, talking in a confident manner, in a confident voice, not being cocky. There's a fine line between cockiness and modesty. The people are so modest who are saying, oh no, I'm nothing, I've done nothing, and so on. They are abandoning their gifts and the value that they can present. And the people who are cocky, they are worse. The ego is, far worse enemy than being modest. You would like to deal with a person who is nice and kind and not necessarily confident and amazing, better than a person who is amazing but puts you down all the time and is cocky and does not make you feel good about yourself. So be in between the thin line of confidence and cockiness. The last thing is compassion. And compassion is simply about understanding people's emotions, about looking into their body language and their communication, especially when you're talking to people. Some people are nervous as you are looking at them and making eye contact. So you have to mirror the people's reaction. Do not stare directly into someone's eyes if you are not comfortable and if they are not comfortable. But communicating with people, making eye contact is essential. If you have an audience, there's something called the U method, which is looking at them in a U shape or a W shape. When you try to look at everyone, but change the time, do not stare into someone. But understanding how people feel as you talk is really essential. And also exposing your emotions and being real as you talk to people is also very important. And one of the most important skills, and it's not a skill, it's a quality I feel most of us need, which is simply being nice. They say it is nice to be important, but it's far more important to be nice. Being nice to people, feeling as if they are guests, feeling they are welcome. They are welcome to you. They are welcome to ask you. They are welcome to come close to you, to know you, to help you, and to offer them your help. That's I think, you don't have to read a book or take a course on being nice. You just need to be nice. People like nice people. People like nice. Being nice means coming home. I had a teacher in the past told us as a student something I still remember till today. She said there are two types of people as they enter their house. There's a father who enters their house and everyone is joyful and happy and jumping to hug him, and they are so happy that he came home. This is a dad who brings joy, who brings gifts, who's always smiling, even if he had a bad day at work. He's always joyful and kind, and the kids, the wife, his brothers or sisters coming to this man to hug him because they love his presence and he loves them and he shows that. There is another scenario with another guy who entered the house and everyone leaves the room. Everyone gets into their room and close the door. They don't want to meet him. He's always angry, or even lacking emotions, showing apathy, not showing anything, doesn't care about anyone, and does not show kindness or happiness that he entered the house. So who do you want to be? The minute the teacher said this, she put something in my heart. I asked myself this question: am I the first person who enters the house whose brothers and sisters come to hug him, who are happy that I came home? Or am I the second person who comes to the house, does not say even hi to anyone, who hides himself in the room, playing with the phone and neglecting his family? And I think this is kind of a real way to face yourself. Are you a person who loves people and who's nice to them or not? I think this is real charisma. You don't have to show charisma on stage or to other people. Charisma is essential in your house. Charisma is essential for your brothers and sisters and for your wife and kids. Charisma is being loved and doing something extra for that love, which is the last idea that I'm going to leave you with. Love is investment. I know that might sound like a financial advice, but it's not. Investment meaning that you do something every day for that love. You have a seed, you plant it, and then you water that seed every day. You have a seed of love, and then you plant it with a compliment, plant it with a present, plant it with a vacation, with going out, with a praise, with a joke, plant it with a smile, plant it with a hug. The more you do those good things, the more love you will have, the more charisma you will appear to project onto people. And I hope that we find in the search for charisma, the search for love. Thank you very much, and I will see you soon.